Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
And he's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Kimmich. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Drogba. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi engages and forces him off the ball. Beckham. Fernando Torres. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Passing is crisp and sharp. Costa Curta cuts it out. And here's Torres. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Beckham to take it as usual.
You start as you mean to go on, Peter. Make this a good...
It's a mighty effort! That was superb goalkeeping.
Drogba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Paulinho. Still goalless at the moment. That is a great pick out. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Costa Curta.
Indonesia clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And that could set him on his way. Hits one! And he's there to get it away. Oh, what has happened here? Backward it goes. He's got the shot away! Denied by an instinctive save.
Petit actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. Oh, that one's going nowhere. And there isn't a whole lot anyone can do with that corner. Kimmich. Costa Curta. Bruno Fernandes. Ah, he's given it away. Kimmich. De Bruyne. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, played right into his path. Bruno Fernandes has it in a wide position. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Roberto Carlos. And here's Neymar. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Drogba.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Fiddles it through. Oh, super find. Paulinho. Well seen. Saw that coming. And it's Beckham. Beckham. And here's Nunez. De Bruyne. Now it's Neymar. Now that's well seen too.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Darwin. Now the finish! Goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
He's through, now is he in? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nunez, he is through here. Drogba, he's had a hit! It's a goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Substitution on the field, number 20.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Kimmich cuts out the pass. Paulinho. Mbappe. And that has left him in a heap. Forwards and with intent. That's a shade optimistic. And there is the half-time whistle. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund. Substitution on the field, number 18, Mbappe.
And we're underway again.
Coming on to replace him is number 6.
And it's Fernando Torres. Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Nunez. And again they run up against stubborn defending. And the shot! And it's there! And surely that settles it.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
A case now of complete control. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Always onto this. De Bruyne. Paulinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, and he's through the middle. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Drogba showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Torres. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi! Messi! And that's off target.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Roberto Carlos.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
71,550.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
That is a great ball. Oh, he's trying to skip past this, and the shot! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Oh, that was vital. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Now it's Paulinho, now it's Drogba. Nicely spread.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Goes for the header! And it's in! And they are right back within touch! Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
He had a decision to make and he got it bang on. You can't beat a diving header.
So is this the start of a comeback? Now it's Drogba.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Hernandez. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh no, that was never going to make it. He's found a way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That is a great pick out.
Paulinho really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Beckham. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? It's a good spell of possession, this. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. It's a good foot in there. Darwin. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Is there any support? He might not need it. And he's in a big chance! He has done it! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Substitution.
Big chance! One has a go! And somehow he kept it out.
Spirited to say the least, certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
They're up to 5 corners now. Beckham with the short one. He's had a shot! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss. Costa Curta. De Bruyne. Well read, nice interception. Petit. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Paulinho. Neuer is there to take.
Added minutes has been indicated.
De Bruyne. Mbappe. 4 extra minutes added on. Kimmich. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mbappe. And that's a superb pass. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Kimmich. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the